Howdy folks, it's your boy Alley Boy here with a new video coming at y'all today. So today I'm going to be doing, I guess, a tutorial on how to cheese the H-09 tank, because I know I hate those missions and I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. But you know, sometimes your favorite proto frame, or for whatever reason you just decide to grind out that mission, you know, sometimes you gotta do that mission. So I'm going to be showing y'all how to cheese it. Now I will preface this with you can't cheese it until the second stage of the H-09 tank boss fight when you go into the crater. But it is still relatively easy once you get to that stage, and I will show y'all what I am going to also show you the loadout that I use that I find is easiest for me to use. So I don't have that many Warframes, I only have 5 Warframes. Sometimes I use Rhino, but typically I like to use Excalibur Umbra because Umbra is pretty good and operates independently from you when you're in your operator form. Secondly, I like to use the Nadaruk, whatever it's called. I have it built specifically for Scaldra, but I mean I do have a little bit of magnetic damage on there for Tech Rod. Now, the corrosive damage is the main focal point. I got 2,146 extra corrosive damage. My status is at 30%. My critical multiplier is 1.8 times, which, you know, I could probably up that a little bit, but you know, the damage is pretty high. It gets up there. You know, on average, I can get criticals upwards of like 107,000 damage, and I have multi-shot on. So, got split chamber, multi-shot, infected clip, rupture, all that good stuff to help with Scaldra. Then I come to the Skia Jati. The Lex Prime is just there so I can reload it. But the Skia Jati, I got it pretty much built out the same way. I got it built out specifically for Scaldra. The impact's there. You know, I got the Mentor's Legacy just because I want to deal that extra heavy damage without having to sacrifice my combo. Magnetic Rush, obvious, 10% attack speed, plus 30% magnetic, so it helps against the Tech Rot one way or another. I use Scruffs, my Kubro, whatever, because it distracts the H-09 tank at the very end. So while the tank will focus on Scruffs and get stuck, and then while it's attacking me I can kind of chill out, let Scruffs revive, then Scruff will come back, mess up the tank, so on and so forth. Well, distract the tank. I should preface, Scruffs only distracts the tank. Scruff does not hurt the tank whatsoever. But yeah, let's kind of just get straight to the tank. This is one of those instances I was talking about where you kind of, your favorite proto frame, you know, for me it's the goth Dami monster mommy herself, Eleanor, you know, is on an H-09 tank. You want to grind out the chemistry, but you kind of can't. So, you know, you jump straight into it, you don't want to do it, so I'm going to show y'all how to get to it. I'm also going to show y'all a little bit of what my weapon build is doing, but, you know, after that we'll kind of get into it. On the low end, I'm doing about 30,000 damage per shot, you know, no big deal. Not an insane amount of damage, 11,000 to the body, so it's not a super high damage build, but I mean, it hasn't failed me. I almost never have a hard time with my build that I have, and it's kind of 19,000 damage. I'm one-shotting these, and usually 1 or 2 shot these guys. One shot, you know. So this build works pretty good for me. Of course, you can do whatever build you want. This just is a little. Alright, so the first stage of the H-09 tank is you just don't want to stop moving. You don't want to stop moving. You don't want to stop moving. Keep moving, keep shooting. Keep moving, keep shooting. Keep moving, keep shooting. Keep moving, keep shooting. If you really want to, like, do what I do, what I like to do is I like to go into my operator form, and since it can't see me, it'll target Umbra, and then just peck. Just keep going invisible is what I like to do. Just keep going invisible. If my little energy thing runs out, I'll go to Umbra. But for the most part, I just try to stay invisible as long as I can and just take pot shots on it. I don't have the best damage build for my operator, but you know, it works fine enough. If you stop moving though, that tank, this rocket or whatever that is, will hit you. Also, you can kind of just jump up on the tank, and as long as you kind of hover above it, it won't be able to knock you off. So as long as you hover above it and spam jump, hover double, spam jump, hover double. It can't really hurt you. It can kind of knock you off just a little bit, but if you just hover, especially hover off the middle, and it can't hit you, just hover, boom. Come on. Come on. There you go. That's one. But yeah, there's two strategies to that. Either, you know, operator form, go invisible, stay invisible. Or you can do your operator, which you're just going to have to spam, I mean, your Warframe, or you're just going to have to spam. And these guys. Alright, so, you know, just rinse and repeat that whole process, you know, for the first stage of the battle. It's pretty simple. Just don't stop moving. Avoid between the two. Kill people with the rocket. Easy peasy. This is where the cheese that I found played really well. Now, I don't know if they patched it because this was in the 1999 Encore. But, essentially, what I would do is, once I hit the second stage of the battle, which is when this thing is tech on death, I go into my operator form, and then just teleport out of bounds. Now it can hit you. It can 100% hit you. There's spots where it can't hit you as
like
good.
Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess.
You can see that you weren't really meant to come out here. When, you know. Now those things can hit you 100%. You do need to dodge those things. The viral things, you need to dodge them 100%. But if you let Umbra kind of do Umbra's thing, and then kind of just sit right here, you can take pot shots on these, take them out pretty easy. The tank, I don't know if it ignores you or just tries to target something else. But, I mean, I'm getting hit by shotgun stuff, but other than that, it's not really coming after me. It's targeting Umbra and it's targeting Dog. So you can just rinse and repeat like this, and you should target the zits. Also, they can't get you. A couple might get up, but for the most part, they cannot get you. So yeah, just do this, rinse and repeat, and I will skip to the end when I kill this thing. I would like to preface that its area of effect attacks can indeed hit you. But if it tries to like ram into you, like it just try to ram into me when it throws its tendrils forward and slingshots itself, it can't hit you. It will try to hit you, but it can't. Area of effect attacks and ranged attacks can't hit you. But like that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you know, just pretty much stay up here, like the thing. It will try to heal, so I would say just kind of get your Warframe back and shoot from up here. But, you know, it's only going to try to heal so many times before it can't heal. It takes a little bit of time to get this done, but you can get it done. Apparently I am in a spot where Umbra isn't really taking that much damage because Umbra does help distract, but some spots, like apparently this one, take reduced damage. Like in my operator form, I was able to tank those missiles with the focus. So, you know, if you're able to find spots like this where you have like a protective barrier, then you want to, because you know, usually I'll spend like a couple minutes just shooting this thing, trying to get it hurt with my void pistol or whatever. But this way, I mean, you're watching me shred through its health, and I'm not even really trying to shoot unless just shooting to shoot. And you see how little damage I'm taking right there with their attacks. So yeah, this is pretty much the easiest way to do it. I don't know what to do anyway. It takes a little bit of time, but I mean, you see I'm taking next to no damage. I'm able to hit this thing like there's nothing here, but there's a protective barrier for reducing damage. So, just go ahead and beat this thing. Alright, it's beat. That easy.
Now it's dead.
Now, for these things, the little explodey boys, I would say
just rest up. We've got more to do tomorrow.
Kind of ignore them. Usually, I like to try to kill them for the XP that they give. But this is not a tech rot build. This is It's still doing like 4 per shot, but it's not a tech rough build. It is a nostalgia build dedicated to this mission. But you know, that's pretty much it. You know, just go to your operator form. Use the Void Sling a couple of times. You want to get high and then, like, you want to get high up and then try to go to it. If you try to go straight to it, it doesn't always work. You will probably just get stuck on the invisible barrier. But yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will try to put out some more content in the future.